Hello there, right, Pro Skateboard Simulator by Gavin Rayburn and Mark Rivers for the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. Don't know what year it was released. I think it was 1987. Hugely guessed now. I should really have checked beforehand. I'm playing it on a real Spectrum. It is what it says on the tin, a professional skateboard simulator. Controls are O and K for forward and spin around stroke stop, and P for jump, or ollie as they call it in skateboarding parlance, and Z and X for left and right. Now you're not going to see an awful lot of the game. I've been playing this for a couple of hours. I'm absolutely abysmal at it, but I have been enjoying it. So let's get into it. Right, one player game we want, keyboard control we want. It's a shame the keys can't be defined in this game because the layout that there is a little bit clunky, and my first impressions are that a joystick would be much the preferred control system, but I don't have one that will work on my Specky. It's a shame really, but it's really nicely presented, and it goes along at a fair old lick, as you can see. Now I've got to collect all the flags before the timer runs down on each level. Oh right, okay, as you can see I'm quite a way off that skill level as yet. Right, okay, just went completely past that one. Now skateboarding games, obviously there was 720 and Skate or Die. Speaking of 720, do you remember the BBC programme First Class with the hello, why ain't you going up there? Go on, get up there, you bastard. With the very lovely Debbie Greenwood, and they would have to play a segment of the sort of programme would be the playing of arcade games, one of which was Hyper Sports, and the other one was 720. Now I've actually got 720, so God knows why I'm yabbing on about it on a video for Pro Skateboard Simulator. I should really have saved it for a video of 720 really, but never mind. Now well, that was fortuitous. This is finicky to control, but it is really nice game. And again, I've made the point before about Codemasters and budget games. You know, the quality level of some of them is you know, far in excess of some of the full price titles that were released on the systems, etc. I'm not going to beat the time limit here, but I'm going to keep on having a go. Right, absolutely gnaws that go up, so let's keep on at it. But yeah, it's monochrome. Of course, it's going to be you know, like that on the Spectrum, although you know there were some colourful games about, we all know that. I've got a couple more of the simulator series that I am going to try out. I've already done BMX Simulator, I have Fruit Machine Simulator, Snooker Simulator, and Grand Prix Simulator. I don't have, I think I've got Ski Simulator. I'll have to have a look. I've got so many tapes to get through, it's hard to know what I've got. And come on you swine, absolute swine. Oh right, okay, so I'm gradually getting better, as you can see. Now I'm going to ask the question I always ask in these videos. I'm really enjoying this game. Did you have this game? Did you enjoy it? Did you love it? Did you loathe it? Did you play it often? What's it like in two-player? These are all questions I can't answer myself, so I'm sort of relying on you guys to help me out there. It could have done with the time limit being a bit more kinder, perhaps another sort of 10-15 seconds for numpties like me to get to get good at the game, but you know, can't really change that now, can I? Were you a fan of the Codemasters simulator series? I know they sort of released simulators for more or less everything, any kind of sport really, didn't they? And eventually when they went onto the 16-bit era, they sort of released their, you know, Mean Machines, which was a really fantastic game. I did enjoy that. I'm way too slow. My eyes and hands can't coordinate at the same speed, I'm afraid. Whoa! That was a jump and a half. As you can see, hopeless. Oh, but I got on the high score table, so let's see if I don't. Yeah, right, Baz. There we go, I'm there. Right, I did say I wasn't going to be showing you an awful lot of the game, but hopefully what I've shown you has been enough to sort of stir your memory if you knew the game back in the day, if you were any good at it. And also, if you weren't familiar with it, to actually sort of try it out yourself. You know, Codemasters titles aren't available on the world of Spectrum, and haven't been for some time. I believe they withhold their distribution rights, which is, you know, it's something they're perfectly entitled to do. But if you can get hold of a copy of the game, I would recommend you to actually have a look at it, because it's not bad at all. And like I say, as a sort of budget title, you can't really complain too much about anything like that. Sound is a little bit sparse and sort of non-existent, but, you know, you can sort of live without... Yeah! Oh, yeah, mind the puddles. You can sort of live without that. Well, I can live without that. Come on. Is it something I'll come back to? I'm not sure. I may sort of eventually try it again some point. Probably when I get a joystick that I can use, I might have a look at it then. Oh, totally missed it. Never mind. Yeah, Pro Skateboard Simulator. Really, really nice little game. Give it a try. You won't be disappointed. Don't expect too much from it, and you know, you won't be disappointed. In fact, you'll probably be pleasantly surprised. Oh, hang on, come on, Baz, come on. I got my hopes up there. Anyway, after this video is gonna this video is going to end. Thanks ever so much for watching. I appreciate that was crap. But if you liked it, please let me know. If you wish to subscribe to the channel, please do so. It'd be great to see you. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and goodbye.